the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One will get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Even he mentioned it to us. There hasn't been much celebrated for him since last week. While other guys were taking in the win and enjoying some time to relax, he was reviewing what went wrong in that game. An interception, not finding the end zone. That's not the type of impact that usually finds you a win, and he knows he's got to do more for his team.
Complete. It's Atwell. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Now Herbert to throw. Into traffic, complete. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up an LA first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They'll run here on first down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Herbert back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
He finds McConkey. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chargers will have a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Still sticking with the passing game. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Third down from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. It's 2nd and goal. They'll hand it to him again. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And leading them out to the second pick of the second round back in 2023. Out of Kentucky, it's Will Levis.
Levis came into this league with a big old arm and an even bigger chip on his shoulder, Kate, based on where he was drafted. I still remember that on draft day, and you could see the disappointment as he fell out of that first round. And because of it, he's just got that fight to him. It's easy to envision him proving those doubters, and so many of those teams who passed on him wrong.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. He's going deep this time. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? So they had the incompletion, but the defense decides they'd rather take the penalty and the yards and play that down again. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Looking to throw Levis. That one complete to Hopkins. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Extra defender in the secondary now for the Chargers. 3rd down coming. Levis. Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. They've got 1st down from the 31. Dobbins trying the right side. He breaks the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning. like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Over the middle, Cox. Complete pass. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up an LA first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
From the gun on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Blake Grupe on to attempt a field goal. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So Tennessee headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Like 49!
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Levis setting to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Tight end going in motion here. Okonkwo brings it in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Like 5-4. Odd, like 5-4.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Like 54.
From the 34. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. It's a 2-score game early. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Titans will have a first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Like 0. Like 0.
Here's 2nd and 7. Has his man. It's Ridley. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Like 90. Like 90.
Pass caught by Ridley. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Hey, come on, come on.
Design bootleg here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans start to fight back with their first points of this game. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. They're already on a modest little winning streak here. Currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. To throw, Herbert. Connection on the slant. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
2nd and 3 now. Throwing from the gun here. Finds McConkey. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. And anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
He's got the hook up to Atwell. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Dobbins gets the first and more. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers make it a 9-point advantage. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Titans and Will Levis set to take over again. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Like 24.
Here's the give to Pollard. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the 32. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Like 46. Like 46.
Here's Pollard. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Like 13. Like 13.
Now Levis. Got a man, coverage lost and complete. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a gain of 22. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Like 5-4. Like 5-4.
Slot man in motion right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They go play action here. He sends this one to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans face a 4-point deficit. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. There was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he found his man.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised decision, but when you give your receiver a chance, that's what they love. And sometimes you just have to trust your guys are better than theirs.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Chargers start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Herbert now. Got him in over the middle. Complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 4. This is hauled in by Atwell. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Running it again with Dobbins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. So through a flurry of points, we have hit the 2-minute warning. The Chargers with the football. Here's a nickel look by the Titans. 3rd down. Herbert back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Impressive play, but they are well shy of the first down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. The Titans and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
49, Mike 49.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That finds Burks, complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 27. Caught by Pollard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
49.
Levis to the air now. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Titans will have a first down.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
0.
Levis back to throw. Has the connection to Ridley. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Third and a lone yard coming up. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Hey, like 13.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Here's Levis. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd and 10 now. Completed to Pollard. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Here we go.
Levis. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And with a half of football left to play, we can see already how close he is to that 100-yard mark in this game. Got to think that he stands a good chance of reaching it with plenty of time left to go. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is from 35 out on the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. That's the half here in this one. All tied up thanks to that late field goal. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start up at TIAA Bank Stadium in Jacksonville. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we'll head to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home at Acrisure Stadium. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Justin Fields, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they fall in that one to the visiting Indianapolis Colts. Jonathan Taylor, well over 100 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdown runs.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Titans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also, he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
No. What do you read him?
On the ground, Pollard. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Like zero.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
Like 5-4. Odd. Like 5-4.
Right back to Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Like 13.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
Has his man, it's Ridley. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them could throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Like 54. Yeah, like 54.
They give to Pollard from the gun. He's got room to roam here. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Like 0. Like 0.
Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Levis setting to throw. The back grabs it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Hey, come on.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. He's got it, room to run. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So 2nd down coming up. All right, Brock getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 on the play. It's going to be 5 to go on 4th down.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Like 24.
Now it's Pollard. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
From the 17. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Like 46, like 46.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Like 13, like 13.
From the 40 on second down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, he's not going to be happy the catch was almost made, but he's going to be thrilled that he broke it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Let that other guy know. He just roughed him up and lost a big catch.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger offense making its way to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Connection on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
The give here on 2nd. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back now, pressure on its way. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Herbert. Complete. It's Atwell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Three-quarters in the books from this one. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running left, it's Dobbins. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Throw on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And that brings up 4th and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Hunter on now, and he gets into this one. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. The home teams and Tony Pollard headed back out there offensively. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Like 54, like 54.
Option give here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
49, like 49.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Back to the well again. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Pass caught by Ridley. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Trying the inside handoff to Pollard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Like 49.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Like 13, like 13.
Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Like 49.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. This is a 44-yard look from the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Herbert back to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
They go play action here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. This is hauled in by Atwell. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
2nd and 10 now. Got his man on the in. Complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. From the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now here comes the Titans on offense. They need at least 1 first down to officially close this game out. That defense still has all its timeouts, and we know those can throw a wrinkle into things. Here's a give up the middle. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Like zero, like zero.
Handoff running right, Pollard. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Like 5-4. Odd, like 5-4.
Right back to Pollard. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15+ at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs, and he's now reached it with that last catch. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. And they'll kneel this one down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Second down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. And they'll kneel it down. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And they're stacking momentum right away this season as they begin the year 2-0. So for Brock Ewart, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Nashville.